As BTS slowly marches toward a full reunion following the military discharges of its members, fans across the globe are celebrating a moment they have waited years for. RM, Jhope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook have all now completed their mandatory military service and returned to civilian life. But there's one noticeable difference that has left many fans puzzled, disappointed, and curious. There was no official discharge ceremony or public appearance for Suga, also known as Min, unlike the heartwarming welcomes given to the other members. As RM blew his saxophone in front of reporters after his discharge, and Jhope smiled while saluting his fans at the gates, Suga's exit from military service was quiet, almost like a whisper in the wind. There were no photos, no press, and no crowd. The quiet nature of his discharge has led many to ask, why was there no ceremony for Suga, and how will this affect the much-anticipated full BTS reunion? Suga's unique military journey. To understand the reasons behind this, one must first look at how different Suga's military service was from the other BTS members. Due to a previous shoulder injury and subsequent surgery, Suga was classified as a public service worker instead of an active duty soldier. This classification significantly altered his military responsibilities and, as a result, the nature of his discharge. Unlike soldiers in active service, public service workers do not serve on bases or in uniformed regiments. They serve in government offices or public welfare centers, often performing clerical or community service work. When their service ends, there is no military base gate to walk out of, no platoon to line up beside, no ceremonial handshakes from commanding officers. It is, by design, a quieter end to one's service, perhaps fitting for the introspective and reserved artist that is Suga. But the silence around his discharge hasn't gone unnoticed. ARMY's reaction, mixed emotions, and online buzz. The global BTS fanbase, known as ARMY, has always kept a close watch on the military journeys of each member. Social media was abuzz with joyous celebration when RM, V, Jimin, Jhope, and Jungkook were seen walking out in uniform. But when Suga's discharge came and went without even a casual group photo or live stream, fans voiced their disappointment. Some fans expressed sadness that Suga didn't get the same love and attention, while others believed it was a conscious choice by Suga himself. Many argued that he has always been the most private member of BTS, often preferring solitude and reflection over the spotlight. Posts flooded X, formerly Twitter, Weverse, and TikTok, with hashtags like #SugaDeservesLove and #WelcomeBackYoungie trending across regions. Emotional edits, fan letters, and heartfelt messages poured in from all corners of the world, with fans determined to make him feel just as celebrated, even without a formal event. RM, Jhope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook's discharge moments. Contrasting Suga's silent farewell, the other members had moments of incredible visibility. RM played the saxophone for fans and saluted the crowd, symbolizing both his discipline and artistic spirit. Jhope was greeted by other members, proudly dressed in uniform and flashing a signature peace sign. Jimin and Jungkook, who enlisted together and returned together, were met with overwhelming love, live-streamed fan tributes, and a flurry of media coverage. V2 was celebrated in true K-drama fashion, donning a stoic military look and walking confidently into a sea of cameras and cheers. Each moment added fuel to the long-burning anticipation of BTS's full comeback. Yet, the absence of a similar moment for Suga has created an emotional gap in the reunion story. Why Suga might have chosen silence? While there is no official statement explaining the lack of a ceremony, several possible reasons emerge. 1. Personal preference. Suga has never been one to chase media attention. He's introspective, often expressing discomfort with fame. It's possible he chose not to make his return a public affair. 2. Health considerations. Having served in a different capacity due to past medical issues, Suga may not have been in a position to handle large crowds or extended public interactions. 3. Respect for uniformed soldiers. As a public service worker, Suga may have felt it inappropriate to mirror the discharge ceremonies of active duty soldiers. He's known for his humility and deep respect for rules and social expectations. 4. Group strategy. BTS and Big Hit may have chosen to hold back on Suga's discharge moment to spotlight the upcoming reunion in a larger, more comprehensive way. A coordinated group activity or release may be in the works, saving the big reveal for something truly special. The reunion anticipation builds. Despite the quiet nature of Suga's discharge, the bigger story remains. BTS is whole again. With all 7 members now free from military obligations, the stage is set for one of the most anticipated reunions in K-pop history. ARMY is holding its breath, waiting for the official announcement of a full group activity, whether that be a special concert, a new album, or a behind-the-scenes documentary showing their post-service lives. Insiders suggest that the group may first return to fan-centered content such as live streams, Weverse updates, and photo shoots. A special reunion video featuring all members, including Suga, could be a heartwarming way to reintroduce the entire group to the world. What lies ahead for BTS? Now that the military chapter is closing, BTS has a fresh page in front of them. Here's what the future may hold. Full group album. Their first full group album since 2020's V could arrive later this year. With all members contributing from a place of renewed purpose, it could mark a creative high. World Tour 2025. Rumors of a 2025 World Tour are gaining traction. With stadiums packed to capacity and fans eager for live performances, BTS is expected to break new records again. Reality content and behind the scenes, fans might get a look at their emotional journey through military life, perhaps via a docu-series capturing their transformation over the last few years. Solo projects intertwined. Each member has grown significantly during their solo eras. Fans are hoping to see collaborative songs between subunits or even a full group track that showcases how much they've evolved. Suga's quiet power in the BTS narrative. Even without a crowd, cameras, or ceremony, Suga's return is just as powerful. It's in line with who he has always been, an artist who doesn't need flashy entrances to make a lasting impact. His strength lies in his words, his lyrics, his subtle presence that resonates deeply with fans. As BTS prepares for their new chapter, Suga's role will be crucial. Whether producing the group's next hits, writing introspective lyrics, or mentoring younger artists under HYB, his influence will be seen and felt. A different kind of celebration. While there was no formal event, fans have found creative ways to honor Suga's return. Fan-led donation drives under his name to charities and education programs. Online streaming parties featuring his solo tracks and mixtapes. Fan art, animation tributes, and emotional video edits celebrating his entire journey from underground rapper to global icon. This collective fan effort proves that ceremonies don't need to be official to be meaningful. In the hearts of ARMY, Suga's homecoming is a celebration unlike any other. Final thoughts. As BTS stands on the edge of a new era, the absence of a discharge ceremony for Suga doesn't take away from the magnitude of what's to come. If anything, it highlights the diversity within the group, their different personalities, journeys, and approaches to fame. Suga may have walked quietly back into the world, but his return is thunderous in its own right. And now, with all 7 members reunited, BTS is ready to write the next chapter, not just in K-pop, but in global music history.